All right. What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another showcase. Next off of the list, we have KasapinaBG. So the guild that he is in, Bulgarian Legion. That sounds pretty cool. All right, guys. So I want everyone to DM me when they are next on the showcase list or when you're very close to being next. That way you can answer the questions that are in my Kimchi's announcements. I always like to understand the journey that people have taken in the game, especially because I'm not live yet. So let's go to my Discord. A couple of things I want to show everyone. All right. So this is Kasapina's DM to me. So this is humbling. I really enjoy reading this stuff because it literally is a short story on his Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes grind. But it is very hard for me to transfer this to paper. So let me show you what I like how people to DM me. So my great buddy, there's his brother, SLP Pancake, and then CEO SLP. That stands for Slurp. So he basically cut and paste the questions to me and answer them down below. You put a space between them. I really enjoy this. It makes it easier for me to read. And if I need to transfer it to paper like I do because I make my own notes, it's a lot easier. So going back to Kasapina's, where is he at? All right. So this is definitely why I've also switched to showcases. This is just humbling for me to read. I understand it. So, of course, when we go live, this is going to be so cool to have this Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes banter and chat. So I would probably recommend you guys just pause the screen and read this if you like. I can't transfer it to paper. So first off, a couple of shout outs. So his name, Kasapina, it means the butcher. That's awesome. The account is 4 years old. It is so old that when he first started, the arena was Biggs and Wedge in Squad Arena. For me, I remember that. In Fleet Arena, I dominated with Biggs, Wedge, Vader, TIE Fighter pilot. I used to get number 1 all the time. So let's see here. So his name matches his style of play. He's an offensive player. I'm all defense, buddy. I wish we could face each other, but we're in total different worlds. All right, I'm just going to kind of breeze through the notes here. So he does a lot of solos. Vader solo, Malik solo, Rex lead in Fives duo, Darth Revan, Bastila Fallen duo, but depending on which teams he face. All right, so the account is very old. It is assumed that for such a long time, his account should be stronger and better. But the truth is, for those 4 years, he only played actively for about 2 years. The rest of the time he gave up because the game is so boring because of the grind. Man, respect. Definitely. So he's 100% free to play. Never gave any money. Man, I've spent a lot of money, so good job there. The thing that brings him back to the game is his guild, Bulgarian Legion. They created it with only one person, and they were alone for a long time. Nobody came. They couldn't do raids. They didn't have tickets, so I understand all that. I came up in the game with my good buddy Nerf Turf Badurf, and where we had nobody, you know what I mean? So I definitely understand that. All right, so the guild has now been developing for a year and is still growing. Very nice. All right, so his hardest grind was Darth Malik. Respect. All right. He's currently farming characters for C. Ooh, it's so early account. Still a long ways away. My future squad team for sure. He likes troopers. He wants to get gas. All right, so he said for his fleet arena, his development's terrible. He doesn't know what to build, so we're going to help him out with that. All right. Let's see here. He says he needs helps on his mods. So we're going to do some modding show, do as many as we can. All right, so he said the advice to new players is to tell them to not give up on the game like he did before. Great advice. They just need to be patient for sure, and that they will grow. Another advice is to not grow their GP unnecessarily for heroes and ships that they'll never use or develop further. For sure, buddy. I have 40 tunes I've not activated. All right, guys, let's go to his roster. All right, so Carbonite 3. You have to have some modes down. That's at 1 fleet and 6 teams. When you get up to the next level, buddy, where you're going to go into Bronzium, you've got to have 1 fleet and 10 teams. All right. So to start with this fleet first, it's just easier to go through. All right. So he's got that malevolence with the bugs. Good job there. Show me your capital ships. All right, buddy. So you've got Malevolence. You definitely have to get Negotiator after that. Finish Malevolence to 7 stars. Don't do half and half. Get that ship done. You will eventually have to have 4 fleets. I do use Chimera as well. Executrix is great early on, but later game, it's Chimera. Home 1 is great, but it's a long grind what you have to get. All right, let's go to your regular ships. All right, look at my notes real quick. So good job with the bugs. You know, great that you have them. Early game players, it's hard to get into guilds that are higher than what you need because you don't have bugs. People allow you in just because of that. All right, you got Hyena Bomber. You got to get Vulture Droid as well. Houndstooth to me is a must for sure. Okay, you've got Bacon Tomato. That's the BTLB Y-Wing. All right, guys, so let's give him some tips in the comment section. So for me, 7-star Malevolence, 7-star Negotiator, hoard that get to, don't spend it on gear. Relic your Bosk for Houndstooth. You got to get all the pilotless effers. To have ships that don't require a tune to be geared or relic to me is amazing. Bacon Tomato, Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber, Imperial TIE Bomber, Rebel Y-Wing. You got to eventually get them all. So I like Chimera with Houndstooth, Imperial TIE Bomber, Xanadu, or with Vader and TIE Fighter Pilot. I like bringing Vader and TIE Fighter Pilot off the bench just because they're squishy. So do not neglect your fleet, buddy. You're going to eventually need 4. Right now, you only need 1 to place as high as you can in the arena. You know, top 50, you get crystals. And you only need 1 to full clear. All right, take a look at your squad arena team. You got Darth Revan. Great job there, buddy. Let's get in there and take a look. So 1.9 million galactic power, huge Sith bump. I respect the grind, especially early grind. That is so insane. So thank you so much for playing, buddy. All right. So just an overall of your roster. You know, you got Darth Revan, you got Jedi Knight Revan, you got Darth Malak. Okay, I'm going to show the community what you have. Got Admiral Piet. I don't even have that. Mine's still only like 5 stars. Brood Alpha for sure. At least gear 12. I think early on bugs are insane. Got Veers, you got Stark, Padme. So you got some tunes. You got Darth Traya. Your guild has General Kenobi. Good job there. Anakin. Ooh, definitely got to work on Anakin for sure. Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron is amazing. Do you have the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron? Probably not. Too early. Yes. You don't have it, okay? Moff Gideon's awesome. To take away people's turn meter is great. Ahsoka, yeah, I see that since you've taken so many breaks, you've stopped working on a lot of stuff. All right, let's go back to the top. All right, so Mike Kimchi's guidance, buddy, do not go for C. Do not. You know, it will dry you out. It has taken all the fun away from the game for me and my sanity a little bit. The grind is horrendous, and you don't have complete squads. So, you know, early game like this, there's no way you have enough scavenger sprint material saved up like I did. So I was semi-prepared, and it's just horrendous. I would say don't go for C yet. Finish some of these squads. You say you're going to get gas. I would definitely go for gas. So let's look at how close you are with gas. All right, Separatists. You need a Saj. Ooh, no Asajj yet, okay? B1, DDK, which is Droidica, Magna Guard, B2. Yeah, okay, let's go look at... Okay, yeah, you're far off from them. All right, so let's look at your C grind real quick. Just looking at Empire. Okay, Director Krennic. Tarkin. Yeah, for me, I would say gas, bro. All right, let's go back to your main roster. All right, so he needs help with the mods, guys. We're going to talk about as much mods as we basically can. All right, let's go to your teams. So, buddy, what I would recommend you do is that you go to your leaders. So you have to have, 3 good offensive teams. You've got Darth Revan, you've got Jedi Knight Revan, you've got Vader. Vader's a good, you're soloing with Vader. You just have to build squads. Like, I know you're doing a lot of solos, a lot of duos. That's great. But in the next round, you just got to start building more teams. So I'm going to go through some of your factions because you want mod help. All right, let's do bounty hunters. To me, bounty hunters are a must. You got to get, a CLS squad is amazing. You got to get Chewbacca. You need bounty hunters to do it. So I would highly recommend working on your bounty hunters. Aura Sing Lead is great, not for the bounty hunter event, but Aura Sing Lead is great with Mando, with Karga. It's an amazing team, and you only need a relic Bosk. For sure, Bosk must be relic because of Houndstooth. Early on, you want a lot of tenacity. If you're putting him on defense, a lot of tenacity, a lot of health. You know, get his tenacity to at least 150% before his lead boost. That would make him pretty nasty. He is your tank, lots of survivability. All right, let's go on to your Empire. So you're soloing with Vader. Let's take a look at him. You should be. Early game, 4 critical damage. Don't have a secondary set, so I'm not sure if you know about the completing the sets. So, buddy, first off, my guild is all about trying to, not my guild, my Discord. We have mod generals. These are people who care about your grind. They're not going to shun you how you have a tune modded. They're really going to help you. I would definitely take advantage of the Discord. So let's see here. I don't care about health protection pool, even that's great. You know, you should not worry about survivability with Vader. Speed 206, so you're at 216, 2. Yeah, that's still, let me know what you're soloing. So get his speed up. I know your early game. He should definitely be soloing with Vader. He has said he's already is. Critical damage, potency 65%. Not too much resisting early game. Damage 7,000. Okay, so quick modding tips. For sure, max out the square. You want to see offense percentage and speed in the secondary here. I do dislike how mods are less than 1%. I only care about offense, speed, offense percentage, speed, and potency percentage. So here you want to do 10 speed offense percentage. That potency is nice. Just that the offense was higher. All right, you shouldn't have to care about the primary. It's all about secondaries. Here, if you want to do offense percentage, this is a great example. You want to have potency percentage in the secondary with speed. Great job. I hope those uproll for you more. If they do, get in my Discord, take a picture, send it to me. I love to see stuff about Vader. All right, here for sure. This is here just because of the critical damage. You definitely want to see speed in the secondary with offense percentage. And then same thing up here. You're going to have speed in the primary, put offense percentage, potency percentage. Great job with that potency percentage. All right, so Vader is a damage dealer. When you get closer to my level, you're going to want to start farming, 4 critical damage is great. You can do 4 critical damage or 4 offense. Must is how you have your cross. If you have the cross switch where there's potency in the primary, you're looking for offense percentage and speed in the secondary. This always must be critical damage just because he crits all the time, and you want to have offense percentage in the secondary. Vader still does a lot of damage. To me, I don't like Vader to go first. In my squad, when you get higher and higher, you won't be soloing with Vader anymore. He'll be used for bigger and better things, so you got to have the proper team. How fast is your Thrawn? I like my Thrawn faster than Vader, 231. So when you're running a team, Thrawn won't go first. I love my Thrawn to go first. All right, just to start the party, fracture my opponent's best tune or pass Terminator to whoever I need to set Darth Vader up. Admiral Piet should just be pretty fast. 238, I know you're working on it. In the comment section, guys, let him know how fast Piet should be. Veers and Stark can be deadly. All right, let's go on to Ewoks. You need Ewoks to get C-3PO. You need C-3PO to get gas. So definitely, Ewoks is probably one of the nastiest grinds in the game because they're Ewoks, right? Y'all comment below, like how long did it take you to get? To me, the hardest part was Logray. Logray and Wicket were just insane for me. So Chirpa, Logray, Poplu, Wicket, Elder is the best squad because you can use it on defense. Chief Chirpa has an Omicron. It's going to be a great squad. All right, let's go look at Galactic Republic. All right, Galactic Republic for sure. Padme is a must-have squad. She is a great squad. Shock T with clones, that's what you're running. Good job there. How fast is your Rex? 246, very nice. So he gets pretty speedy. I've had to speed Rex up every single division. Shock T is going to give him 35 speed, plus he gets 16% because there's 4 clones. So that's a pretty nasty squad, definitely. Good job there. That's one of your great teams. How fast is Shock T? 234. She doesn't give the speed boost to herself, so she's got to be pretty fast. Survivability. I like Shock T to survive. 5s is your meat shield for sure. I like to do 4 defense or 4 health, 2 defense. Like I said, he's your meat shield. He's going to protect your 5-0 first. You want to see, I know it's hard to 6-stop mods now, but you want to do offense percentage here in the primary, critical damage with offense percentage in the secondary with speed, max out the square. Here you can do offense percentage in the primary with speed in the secondary just because he assists on with the 501st. And then critical damage in the triangle just because when another 501st crits, he crits. He is your massive damage dealer, especially with when you get gas later on. Same thing with Arc Trooper. The turret cannot crit. So you want to do offense percentage here, offense percentage here. And then, of course, maxed out square here. You want him to still be kind of fast. So I would do offense percentage in the secondary with speed in the primary. All right, so like I said, Arc and Echo are your main damage dealers for sure. That's a great squad. Good job with the Shock T squad. When you get further down, just work on mods. Mods are king. Padme, if you don't know, her protection up that she gives is based off of the tune's max health. So all health, good job. You can do a defense secondary set to just make protection up thicker. I've learned that from Zareth Prevails. You want to do health percentage here. Health percentage here, health percentage here in the primary, and of course you want speed in the secondary. This can be health percentage primary with speed in the secondary, depending on where you have her speed at. So if you're not facing Kylo Ren on mass teams, I faced them probably over 1,000. I use Padme and Anakin to take out crew squads like butter. So her speed, how fast are the crews in your shard? Because crew will stun Padme. She can't protect the squad. Then you could lose snips, even with General Kenobi taunting. You know, it does happen. All right, you want to shoot for at least 80,000 health by the time you get to my level. Speed on her, like I said, how fast are you cruise? Get her fast. My level, 290 is fine if you're using it for offense, but for defense, you got to get her fast. All right, so for sure, Anakin, you want to do 4 offense and 2 potency, 2 critical chance, whatever you get better secondaries on, or 2 health, because he's under Padme, health is great, so 4 offense, 2 health maybe, that's what I run. So of course, same thing, with Vader, you want to have potency primary with offense percentage and speed in the secondary, critical damage here with offense percentage and speed in the secondary, 133 speed, damage, 1200. Yeah, he is amazing. Definitely got to get a great Padme squad. You'll run with Padme lead a lot, and at my level, I've switched to Qui-Gon Jinn lead. Definitely get that team going for sure. So do not go for C. Please don't do that, buddy. Solidify this core. All right, let's go to Jedi. Kind of just doing a brief walkthrough just because you guys know we have a timer. And like I said, buddy, this is what my Discord is for. Let me show you guys real quick. All right, so Kasapina, in my Discord, I have a channel for everything that you're possibly going to need. So we're going to go down to, right down here, buddy, mod advice. We have mod generals. Like I say, anyone with the Gandalf gray, right here, Xavier Spud, Beskar Wool is gray. I'm not sure why he's not a mod general. He's probably just so busy. Funny memes, that's awesome. This is where you can get help for mods. And then, of course, the training room, buddy. If you don't know what the training room is for, chats can get lost. This is for one person at a time. So see how Jet put done? It is all these people jumping in, a lot of mod generals, to help you with what you need. Nobody can post anything about themselves. Like if you want help with Vader, no one's jumping in showing their Vader. It's all about you. When you're done, you'll put done. All right, let's go back to your showcase. So for sure, buddy, Jedi to me is amazing. A JKR squad is awesome. Not counting when you get higher, your opponent's Galactic Legends, Gas, Darth Revan, Darth Malak. JKR is taking out whatever your next opponent's squad is easily for great banners. To me, Jedi Knight Revan for sure. You're gonna run 4 speed. Now, if you don't know about the sets on the mods, DM me my Discord. I'm all about trying to help people out, but shows would just get on too long. So speed, how fast are the JKRs in your level? What I did early on, like where you're at, I would just face Jedi Knight Revan mirror matches, mirror matches, mirror matches. So much I could still see them in my dreams. So I would just improve them every single JKR squad I fought. So on offense, you got them at 216, so I can't show the stats. All right, so on offense, 300 speed is great, even with his boost from his lead. Not too many people getting that fast at your level. So when you get to a higher level, what are you using JKR for? You know, you're not just going willy-nilly and using a JKR squad against anything. It is a chess match, counter for counter. So I put him on defense. So I've got him at 315 before his lead boost. If you don't know, on his lead boost, he gives an extra 5 speed to each Jedi in each Old Republic. So that's 2 times for him. That's 10 for him. So average about 40 speed boosts in 5v5. Joe Lee to me is a big key to keeping your squad alive. He gets 100% tenacity from Don't Interrupt Me. So you should have either 4 tenacity and 2 health, or 2 tenacity and 4 health, whatever you can get better secondaries off of. What I ran earlier, I had a critical avoidance arrow with health percentage and speed in the secondary. You want to see health here for sure, because his kit is based off of health. Health here for sure. Health here for sure. My Joe Lee is at like almost 200. No, he is 200%, like 200 and something percent tenacity. I run with 4 tenacity. He gets half of it back as critical avoidance. He also gets critical avoidance from his relics. He is there. He's a healer, but he's also like a tank. All right. For sure, Grandmaster Yoda, he should also be pretty fast, like 330 range. Definitely keep the 4 offense under JKR with a critical chance secondary, just because he does special damage. So if you don't know, he's 222 speed. He's not doing 2900 physical. He's all about special, which is down here. So if you don't know Kasapina, he's doing special only. 5200 damage, 40% critical chance. He's your damage dealer. You want to try to get that up. Same thing. Anyone doing damage, you want to see offense percentage on the diamond in the secondary. Offense percentage in the circle with speed, of course. Offense percentage primary with speed in the secondary. You want to do critical damage or offense percentage primary, because special damage doesn't crit too often. So offense percentage primary with speed in the secondary with survivability. All right. Bastashon, I haven't even relicked her at gear 12++. She's great. General Kenobi for sure, get him worked on. When you get Negotiator, you know, the stronger that tune is with 6-dot mods, the better Negotiator is. He's your meat shield. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got about 2 more minutes. Let's go to Sith. So I'm going to pass real because you don't have them, but for sure they are a great squad. All right, because you got to get C-3PO, so eventually you get a CLS squad. Let's go to your Sith. So another great squad that you have is the Darth Revan squad. Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Bastashon Fallen, HK, and Sith Marauder is pretty nasty. A little bit better squad over Set, but good job. Set is amazing as well. All right, so we've already looked at Vader. Your Darth Revan, you've got 4 speed, 2 mixed matched. You got 305 speed, so that's probably really good at your level. 305 is pretty fast to have it that early on. So to me, it's all about his speed. You know, he's pretty deadly. You've got 15, 19, 14, 17. So, you know, let me know if you know about the sets for sure. Mods are a hard thing to do. You just got to keep working on them. So that's great speed early on, but later on, because of Zam Wessel Omicrons, my boss is like 368 or something like that. And then my Karga's like 358. So I have a pretty fast squad. There goes the timer. What are we at? We're at 23 minutes, about another minute. So let's look at Darth Malak. You said you were soloing with Darth Malak. Very nice with 4 health, 2 tenacity. I know he should have all tenacity, especially when you're soloing with him, but you're already soloing, so good job there. Protection turns to health. Speed 280, that's pretty quick for Darth Malak early on. Usually he's pretty slow. Tenacity 106%, very nice. He gets a lot of tenacity from his kit. So there's some great people in my Discord that will tell you how to model these tunes very well. All right, let's go to Palpatine. You got level 1 mod, so he knows that he needs to work on mods. He definitely knows. All right, so Bastashon Fallen. She just got to be, that's pretty quick, 270. You want a lot of health and protection later on because a lot of people go for Bastashon Fallen first. All right, let's go back to your regular roster. All right, so kind of just a wrap up. So, buddy, you can always put yourself back on the list. I definitely want to see your game progression by the time we get to your roster, see how your mod quality has improved. So, good job, buddy. You know, thank you for coming back to the game. Thank you to your guild for helping you come back to the game. It is also a must to have an amazing guild. Your guild should have its own Discord. If not, I highly recommend that you be in mine and you definitely start working on the roster. So, for sure, I can only fathom your true peer right now in Grand Arena. So you've got some good tunes. I would highly recommend, did I even look at Geos? I don't think I did. All right. So Geos early on are a pain. Get Brute Alpha, very fast, lots of tenacity. How fast? How fast are the Vaders in your squad? In your shard. You definitely don't want to be soloed by Vader. 213, you might want to speed that up. Tenacity cross for sure, gives a Queen's Will. Like I said, I could talk about forever for mods. Last thing I'll talk about, Geos for sure, and you had Traya. Everyone puts bugs on defense. Work on Traya, get Scion, just those two. You can do trash mods. They don't have to be fast. Health and defense mods with critical avoidance arrows. And you can use Traya and Scion your whole way up, bringing yourself up in the game to take out bugs. Everyone puts bugs on defense. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this showcase, definitely blast the like button. If you guys put anything helpful comments in the comment section, definitely do that. So I would highly recommend that. Kasapina, get in my Discord, get active, get yourself back on the showcase list. I want to see your game progression. All right, guys, keep on sipping. Until next time, DK signing out.